What will we explore here? Watch yourselves. The fog is thick up ahead. Damn. How am I gonna get my footage? When we first got here, we placed some of our belongings on the ground to use as landmarks. Can we look for them? They shouldn't be hard to find, and I want something to remember my team by. No problem. We'll find them. This fog isn't gonna make things easy. I can clear it away. Not for long, but it should be enough for our purpose. Thanks, you guys. Don't mention it. Let's go. Alright, that looks like an item there, so that's the way I'm going. Oop. Oh, that's the fog clearing? Is this what we're looking for? And that reveals a chest that I didn't see otherwise. So there's hidden stuff. Some blue crystals. Is it worth doing this? I might just keep skedaddling, because the items I really need are already glowing. I don't need to clear the fog for them, so I may as well just press on. I see game design-wise, they've probably designed it explicitly so that you'd go up to the thing, interact with it. It clears the fog first, and then a chest appears, which tells you that there's things that you can't see until you clear the fog. So it seems like some smart game design there. Teach the player what they need to know. That's a pretty big sword on your back end, Gio. Why don't you use it? It's more of a good luck charm. Must give a lot of luck. You should get a more impressive sword too. Working on it. You're a hero after all. You deserve something that shows everyone how exceptional you are. I can get behind that. It'll look great on film. Don't be ridiculous. He's thinking about that one, right? A young man of refined tastes, I see. Actually, now that I think about it, perhaps you're right. Trust me, it'd be for the best. Yeah, we'll get one. We will definitely get one by the end here. Alright, let's go snag this thing here. Yoink. Is this what we're looking for? I sure hope so. Let's keep going. Oh, this way? Wait. Oh, there's a way up that way, I see. Okay. This way we go then. Another encounter that is going to get absolutely destroyed and very much regret going after us. It's another huge toad. What a huge toad indeed. Wow. Really flamed that dude. Here, skip the thing. Keep on pressing on here. Keep on moving. What have we passed? Loading zone number 1. I was about to say door number 1, but then I was like, well, it's not really a door. It's not really a gate either. The loading zone is what it is. Take on some more of these dudes here. Also, thinking back to games that take up space like Monster Hunter Wilds there. I wonder how much space this game takes up. Because the downloading it on Steam, it takes up like 500 megabytes, but then you do like the tutorial, and then it's like, what do you like to do, the full game download? And there's like updates over time. It's probably a whole bunch of space. You two make it look so easy, so effortless. I wish I could fight by your side. Are you an active model? Yeah, modified with special cells. I've heard that those cells were grown from something they scraped off a meteorite. You know anything about that? What a crock. You aren't the one spreading that ridiculous rumor, are you? I'll shut up. I mean, it's the truth. They're kind of enhancing them with Genova cells and stuff. I feel like I'm entering the Lost Woods or something. I don't think we've found everything yet. What? Do I actually have to find the thing now? It's not, displayed as a freebie? Or do you just want me to go this way? You just want me to go this way. Okay, so that's the way forward. I just gotta grab this is all. I see how it is. Yoink. Is this what we're looking for? Surprised that there was a reflection on the water. I thought that was like some sort of fish that was gonna lunge out at me for a second. But nope, that was just Sephiroth. Alright, so now I go this way. Nice that it tells me to take that side route before trekking up here. So I don't have to like backtrack and do stuff over. Yoink, is this what we're looking for? I'll bet you it is. I don't know, try going this way first. There's a singular chest. Does it have cool enough stuff? Imagine if there was just like a skip battle button. If you have it on auto, it just auto calculates like what would happen. Imagine. He's already dead. You don't have to pocket sand him, Sephiroth. Chill out, dude. All the stuff. And then I guess this is a dead end. It's just for the chest. Contains synth catalyst. I didn't even have the chance to read anything past that. I have no idea what that is, but it's something. I got another thing to add to my collection of the bazillion things you get in gacha games that all do some very specific thing. Stay sharp. We've got company. A bigger foe? Maybe? Ish? Wide wingspan. Haven't seen any beasts like this before. They look as vicious as the environment they're in. If they're in our way, then we cut them down. Whimsylvan. Thunderbolt. My throat again, jeez. My goodness. Yeah, you're gonna be eating a lot of damage there, jeez. Stop, he's already dead. Okay, well. Jeez. Now that will play nicely. Look, Robio. Stick to us like glue, alright? Roger that. Let's hurry. Welp. On we go. I don't really know what else to say. My brain is getting fried here too. What else can I say? Because we're continuing to move on. Robio's origin. Let's do it. Start. Wah. Joints. Let's get this investigation started. Alyssa, give us the rundown. Right, so before we begin, I should catch you up on the history of this village. This next chapter takes place about 500 years ago, long after the 5 warriors bested that beast. More lore. For a long time, people stayed away from this place, but eventually a group of brave settlers decided to try their luck. They were ancients too. By that time, their numbers were already greatly diminished, but they still had the knowledge to revive the desolate land. It flourished once again. Settlers' camp became a village, and that's the Robio you see here. It was brought back once, only to be destroyed again. What happened the second time? That's what I aim to find out. First, we need to make a map of the village. Then we can inspect the ruins of the major buildings. Sounds like standard procedure. Don't think I'll get any film worth keeping. Don't be so sure. This is where my team was wiped out after all. You can tell what things are the items of detail and what not. These stones, they were lined up the same way at the rendezvous point. The people of Wutai apparently placed them around Igara as a sort of barrier. They wanted to keep something from getting out. That doesn't bode well. What did we walk into? What the hell? Illusions. Are they showing us the past? No way. Is this an illusion too? No, it's gameplay. I'm afraid not. We're gonna see some visions of the past with the ancients and stuff here. Is that what's going on here? That water blow kind of destroys them. We've seen these enemies before in episode 1, but for whatever reason, I read the name as Doflamingo, like it was a One Piece or something. That's what I initially read it as. Look how close their HP is to one another. Not that much points different, huh? A whole 13 points different. Blind. Well. Battle results. Do you guys all see that? Yeah, but what was it? No idea, but I think we were meant to see it. It's our mission to find out what it was, isn't it? The stone barriers aren't the only thing strange about this place. Right. There's gotta be a clue somewhere. Surely there is. It's about 1:30 in the morning. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go here. Not entirely certain. We'll see. With me being extra tired and me needing to get to bed at a super decent hour tomorrow for like work the following day, I probably shouldn't be pulling like some sort of crazy all-nighter here or anything. I should like truly rest up for a long day of snow shoveling tomorrow, technically today. These are burn marks. What the hell happened here? Not just here. They cover the whole village. Fire engulfed everything. Something erupted nearby? This again. Put out fire. Burns down. Bring the... Hurry. Help. Someone help. It was that dude with Masamune that did it at one point. Another illusion. I'm starting to see why they call it the Forbidden Zone. Something or someone attacked. I wonder if it's what really happened. It was with the old man, Masamune, or whatever the heck? Why did they seal this place away? Are they trying to conceal an uncomfortable truth by erasing the past? Oh boy, who would have guessed another battle? I never let that happen to me. I'm starting to think that I might just finish this chapter, and then maybe I'll wrap it up. I can feel my energy getting a bit lower. And just sitting here and reading things out, I've done for coming up on 3 hours here. There's only so long that I can do of it at once. And one sitting here. So, who knows? Now that I've gotten the strength of beating episode 1, if the final boss episode 2 is similar. I don't know, the final boss episode 2 is probably going to be tougher if we're on chapter 2 here, and they're already level 27. I was about to say maybe next time I beat it, but now I'm not so sure. It's probably going to be higher level towards the end. Episode 1, that's what would make sense. Maybe I can use my free party to make a lot more progress in Final Fantasy VII and Crisis Core and get a whole bunch of levels up and stuff across the party. Maybe what I'll do before next time. Maybe. A land of illusion and monsters. This place gives me the creeps. I'll be glad to get out of here. We aren't leaving for a while yet. We've barely gotten started. Hey, did your camera get anything? Good call. Let me play back the footage I just shot. Speaking about grinding this game on my own time, my initial snow shoveling here at home, before I could even leave to my Oma's place and her neighbor's place, I kind of had to dig things out here because car wouldn't be able to go out otherwise. I don't think. I was a little bit snowed in. So I figured out how to get the snowblower working the first time I figured it out on my own. Because I usually just shovel out of laziness instead of, you know, doing this big heavy snowblower. But there was enough volume of snow that the snowblower was a lot more worth it. I'd be there all day if I was using the snow shovel. So I used the snowblower. I got to figure out how to get it working. I'm blowing the snow off to the side. The wind was blowing it right back to me. And my phone warned me not to charge it because a bunch of moisture got into the charging port when my phone was in my pocket. That's how much snow was blowing on me earlier today. Wild. Huh? I hear something, but there's no picture. Put out the fire before it all burns down. Bring the water, hurry! Help! Someone help! Guess I caught it after all. Now we can work on figuring out the meaning behind those illusions. Utilizing recommended formation. Yep, I do that sometimes. Robio's origin, Robio's horrors, Robio's secrets. Tell me the secrets to Robio. Alright. Yeah, with the whole free party thing, I was kind of hoping with Crisis Core that free party would allow me to go into the party of 3, but it doesn't. Just free party of 1. And I guess this whole episode 2 is going to be free party of 2, if you do free party stuff. Statue. What's it meant to be? I wonder. It's too beat up to tell. A power that would cause this much destruction can be nothing short of immense. You think it was that thing we saw attacking the villagers? Does that mean the illusion really happened? Is that what they're trying to keep sealed away? They wanted to bury it, along with everything else. Look. So yeah, there are all the purple spirits. There it is. The fiend! We're done for. We'll all be killed. Old dude's been old a long time. Unless it's, another guy that was just passed on to. I mean, he said that he made the sword, right? That was ugly. Whatever was sealed here was the source of all this destruction. They want these secrets to stay buried, but we'll dig them up. Yeah, if we're gonna find out some stuff with Masamune, I'm imagining this might just be important to the remake games. Maybe. Is what it's seeming like. That's what I'd heard about this first soldier stuff, is that it might well have some connections to some of that stuff. Some hints at Remake 3. Some of this stuff with Sephiroth mayhap. Guess we'll see as this story unfolds. Yeah, maybe this will just be a start to finish playthrough. Wild, huh? Guess we'll see. But yeah, if they're already about to reach level 30 in chapter 2. I don't know. It really depends on what level the final boss is gonna be. Unless the true final boss is a freebie, like episode 1. Basically, the real final boss was the one in front of the chimney there. Like it seemed like it would be. This is the knife that villager dropped. It's looking more and more that those illusions showed things that actually happened. Shouldn't I say like those illusions, or more that... I guess that makes sense. I don't know. The people of Wutai sealed this village away together with that monster. They didn't stand a chance. To Wutai, anyone willing to live in such a strange place was probably deemed inhuman. So they did something inhuman in turn? That's just how people are. Anything different from themselves can't be understood and must be eliminated. Anything different isn't human. That includes us soldiers. Not all people are like that. I'll make you see. Yeah, we'll see what Sephiroth is feeling at the end of this adventure here. At this point, I feel like I'm going to be getting far enough in that, even if I don't beat it, we'll just look up the cutscenes on YouTube and then we'll get the full story of this one way or another at this point. This we gotta see through. We're not going to treat this like P5X. Robio Waterwell area. This is the center of Robio. The people would gather here to share stories and hold celebrations. But it was also where the village's doom began. Really? A back sheath for a sword that long? It happened many years ago. Robio's tools and weapons were the responsibility of a single smith. One day, he took up his hammer as if possessed, and poured all of his energy into crafting a remarkable blade. It was more than a mere weapon. It was a work of art. But you've heard the old adage that beauty can lead the heart astray. That's what happened here. The villagers started fighting amongst themselves to claim the sword as their own. Some even attempted to sneak into the smith's home and steal it for themselves. In defense of his masterwork, the old man turned it against his fellow man. That's when everything went wrong. Everyone really wants a sword? Unable to trust the people he once served, the smith stalked the village by night, slaying the villagers one by one. Still, they coveted the sword, and their greed prevented them from banding together to fight as one. They started killing each other, and it wasn't long before there was no one left. That's all it took for them to turn on each other. You found all this out in just a few days? How? You guys see it too, don't you? The monster. The accursed smith who destroyed his own home, Masamune. Oh, he looks different now. He was seduced by the sword he forged as much as anyone else. Oh, battling him again here with a bit of a different look. Oh. Yeah, he really looks like a Soulsborne boss, doesn't he? I'll handle this. Get back. Maybe if you had asked nicely, but no dice. Demon Masamune. Okay. Status ailment, pain, agony. While inflicted with pain, you will take damage when using C abilities that are combat abilities. If inflicted with pain while already afflicted with the status, pain will be replaced with agony. While afflicted with agony, you will take even more damage when using C abilities. Other stats can be cancelled by healing the impaired character to full. Huh. The little previous cloud going against Swordsmith. But yeah, partway through chapter 2 here is level 31. The end of it might be around level 40s. So the level starts going up quickly, I guess. I definitely am gonna need to get stronger to get through this, aren't I? Incandescent Spirit. I only got through chapter 2 here, but yeah, it's gonna be a little sketchy, huh? Things are a-okay for now, but how much longer will they be? I really wonder. Okay, well, gain as many levels as we can, please. He's been here all this time. How many hundreds of years has it been? The soldiers were all cut to shreds. Was it the work of that old man? Before, you asked me how I gathered all that intel so quickly. I didn't gather it. The scenes just came to me like they were my own memories. Terrible memories. Like those illusions we've been seeing. This land is home to a mysterious power. Safe to say our work isn't done until we find out what it is. That sword, Masamune, it calls to me. It yearns to become mine. A bell? Where'd it come from? Over there, hurry! Yeah, Sephiroth and Masamune, I'm sure, are gonna be a match made in heaven there. The weaponsmith. The sound of the bell. How much is there to chapter 2 here? Because I am thinking we'll do chapter 2 and then wrap things up. The sound is coming from inside here. Looks like that one temple from Indiana Jones. Maybe I'm going crazy because I haven't seen it in forever. It feels like someone's calling us. Who? That old coot? It could be whoever or whatever. is keeping him alive. What are you on about? I sense a powerful will, but I don't know who it belongs to. Or maybe it's nothing. But I can say one thing for sure. That sword is meant to be in my hands. You're acting strange, Sephiroth. I say we get out of here. I'm going in. I need to get that blade back. Back? Sephiroth, wait! You can't give me orders. Maybe you're right, but that wasn't an order. We have a wounded soldier and a civilian with us. We can't take any more risks than we have to. It's almost nightfall. We'll camp here for the night and explore the cave tomorrow. Fine. We leave at first light. Works for me. It'll give us time to search every nook and cranny. I keep wondering about that bell. Can't wait to see what we find. I guess that one was just a story one. I was about to say fend off some monsters to set up camp. Is what I fully expected there. Sound of the bell. Now let's chapter clear. So next time we'll be trekking into the temple. The arduous path to the blade. Memories of the land. And now Sephiroth is really quite enchanted by Masamune. And really wants to get his hands on that sword. It is 1:43 in the morning. I've been streaming for 3 hours here. I think that's about all I can take. No, I don't want to get the frickin' Angeal crap. I know it's limited time. I don't care. No, thank you. The Story Beyond. In the Story Beyond, you can view episodes related to the story in any chapter. Story Beyond has no effect on story progression. What does that mean? You can view episodes related to the story in any chapter. I thought I could already view them. Like, you can view... I don't understand what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I got some more achievements and stuff. Is the case. Well, made some good progress tonight. Ended up beating First Soldier Episode 1. As for Episode 2, I have a feeling it's gonna keep on getting tougher and tougher. And with only having a squad of 2, it might be a little bit tricky. Now, who knows, maybe one day I'll try a little smidge of that. I don't know what content there currently is there, but I do for sure want to do this stuff. And if it does get to the point that it is really, really grindy and I have to turn my life into this game to be able to get through it, I will at least look up the rest of the story on YouTube because I do genuinely want to see what happens now. I would be intrigued. Alright, that was it for this stream. Definitely intriguing stuff going on here. Let's see what's going on with Sephiroth and Masamune later. Wow, you see that one ricochet there with the bits? Anyway. Appreciate everybody that tuned into another stream of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis here. We'll make a lot more progress through Episode 2 next time. And we'll see if I get up to a point where I'm completely stumped for what the heck ends up going on there. Until next time, take care, and see ya.